uh, 12 till 8. Yep. Hello everyone, this is Yurik and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to our first stream of Storage Hunter Simulator. Now we're not starting a new game, we're going to continue where we were. We're just going to turn it into a streaming series instead of recording series. We can get a little bit more done in streams. So we're going to be, first things that we're going to do today is get all of our collection stuff turned in, and then we're going to head over to Blueberry. We'll buy some lockers there, and then we'll turn in all our collection stuff at the end. But I need to go by there anyway to get my other collection items out of the storage in my house there. So we're going to go ahead and get this day started. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell, and also don't forget to leave comments down below. Or if you're watching live, don't forget to comment in the chat. Alright, let's get going. So we're gonna head on over to Blueberry. Let me make sure my box is in the truck like it's supposed to be. It is. Alright, so we'll head over to the Blueberry side and grab what collection items we have. Stop at the mechanic first and give him what we have, because it'll get rid of one of these big items that's in here. Actually, it may be two of them. Alright. I got rid of everything but the Judas cradle in the box. Okay, good. Alright, let's go ahead and go by our house. That one back. out. Throw it in the back. Alright. Okay. Let's head over to the prepper, turn in that stuff, and we'll go back by here again too. Just be on the safe side.
Hello.
Alright. Alright, and then we'll go by this car part guy. And the prepper, and then we'll go buy whatever lockers we can get.
Hello.
Alright, nothing for him.
Yes.
Alright, we got a few things to turn in here. Alright, nice. Alright, now we can go see what kind of lockers we can get. I hadn't even looked at them, so I have no idea what's here, but we're going to grab them on this side since we're here. Let's see what we got. Got a few of them over here. Go ahead and grab this stuff out real quick. Move the box over here, kind of in the middle. Alright, let's get these.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's get the next one. Have to hurry to get them all.
Yep. Okay. Yep.
Okay.
Come on. Come on. Hold on. Okay.
Let's get the next one.
Okay. Yep. Come on. Okay.
Hiya.
Come on.
Alright. We ended up getting all three of them. Let's go ahead and move our truck. Let's close that and move it closer. Alright. Instant sale. We're going to save that. Double check. Nothing inside. Alright, let's move to the next one. Let's grab our box. Put the table over here. So let's go back to the house. Set that off to the side. That is a collector item. Set that off to the side. Don't tell anybody, but we're selling bombs now. Double check. Nothing on the floor here. Alright. Let's pull up. Of course. Alright, we'll just come back and get this stuff. Go drop this off. Hello, Alfie. What's going on, buddy? The only thing you really missed was us buying bought the 3 lockers on this side, and we turned in all of our collector stuff on this side of town. So we still got to go to the other side of the town and turn in that stuff. But we came here since we had to come over here to get collector stuff, and we ended up getting the 3 lockers that they had here. So. This is the end of it. Alright, that is a collector item. We haven't gotten any more collector items that we could turn in yet, except for 1 car item, I think. And I already have 2 of those, so I'm just going to sell that. Why was I driving backwards? Just because, I don't know. Something different. Alright, what else we got over here? Alright, we got another car door. We'll set that over here. We'll come back and get all this stuff in a minute. Of course that happened. Yeah, keyboard is, yeah, stuck to me now. Another car part. Alright. That's everything. Oh, there goes the keyboard. Nice. Came unstuck. Make sure there's not any little thing on the floor here. Alright. Let's get that in there. Let's go throw this in the shop over here. Kind of close. I did get the second mechanic thing done. So we have the mechanic outfit now, I believe. I don't know why I did that. Hit the wrong button. Alright, this is what I wanted to do. Alright, now we'll go pick up our stuff, head to the other collectors. I think we have one more part we can turn in on this side. Oh, it wasn't the mechanic, it was the prepper one that we finished, I think. Right. Let's grab this stuff real quick. Throw all of this in the truck. Okay. We'll find out when we go back home because I'm going to check the outfit out. It was an outfit that we got. I'm not sure which one it was. We do have at least one collector item to turn in on the other side of town. Alright, let's... I can't remember if that part was for this one or the other one. Okay, it was the other one. Alright, that mechanic. So we're done with the mechanic here today. We'll, really go ahead and turn. Alright. Yeah, I'm about halfway, I think, on the cars. I turned in a lot of car parts today, but I haven't unlocked, I don't think, the second one all the way on either one, but we'll look at that when we get this way. Ooh, Lag City. So we're almost done with the second tier. And I think we're about the same on the other one. Stop here and grab our money. Right.
Did you manage to find one?
Alright, so we got that antique helmet as well. Alright, let's go get some gas. And go back to the house and look at our stuff. And then we'll take our big box back out. Throw it back in the truck. Alright, so we did get one or two items we're going to put in the house. Alright. Alright, so yeah, this, and then we got a beach table we're going to put outside with our little beach setup here. Alright. Yeah, wardrobe. Alright, so we got that. We got the racing helmet, and then we got, oh, that's the easier. So yeah, it was the helmet that we got. So why not wear the racing helmet? It looks weird, but okay. All right, let's sleep. All right. Let's see where we're going today. Oh, that one's two good ones. What's in the box has 4 though, so that's probably where we're going to go. Alright, let's see, what time do these end? 4. Alright, we'll go get this one at the junkyard first. And then we'll come back to what's in the box and see if we can't get 5 lockers today. Guess I probably could have went straight.
Come on.
Come on. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Over here. Okay.
This is going to be an expensive one.
Yep.
Alright. Let's get this stuff loaded up. Another car part. We can put that in the box maybe. Surfboard, we gotta keep that. There's a good item. Bunch of big stuff in this one. Alright, there's another car part that we can turn in. Got one of these at the house already. We got one of those at the house already. gonna cooperate, is it? You know what? We gotta go dump stuff off anyway. Let's throw that up in there. Close it. Grab this computer. So $8,000 worth of stuff out of this locker. That's awesome. Alright. Let's put this in there. Set these two on the end. And we'll go drop off stuff at the pawn shop, then we'll go and get those ones at What's in the Box. Yeah, hopefully, yeah. Usually, we got two out of that one. We got the violin and the computer. Alright, so that. I don't know what that is. What was that? Oh, the Rolodex. Okay. Yeah, we don't need that. Alright, let's go to What's in the Box. See, these two end at 4, so we'll do that one first. Let's go ahead and grab this stuff out of here. Alright, let's see what we get out of this one.
Okay. Jaha. Yep. Earlier, I typed out something that when I got out of it, Freddie, okay. Find the problem. Always mad that now.
Okay.
Come on. Man, it up, turn on and this says I went as this. Come on, I don't know it's truly as long as I love our area, but what is the way was it as a Christmas? So,
Well, that one was way cheaper than the other one. Alright, let's get the next one. 4 o'clock, yep. Oh, come on. Where is this one at? There you down here.
I could have married the great guy got Ross, but I would have put Spirits. I would stop, but I would have to there's our bottle. I watch our twat flood,
Over here.
when you die to Hungary, but I was a saber daughter. There's a single is more things on them at Bishop.
Yep.
I tear out when
More.
I right there, drive a cut a tree on the road. Those all do that. So when I hear glass on the window, those also something that would never have a will.
Okay.
But you would have the were actual overall, but don't be yourself.
Higher.
Come on. I could have married the great guy got Ross, but I would have put Spirits. I would stop, but I would have to there's our bottle. I watch our twat flood, when you die to Hungary, but I was a saber daughter. There's a single is more things on them at Bishop.
Okay.
I can never read the great guy got lost with that, but I'm gonna push birds. I'm gonna stop that, but I would after there's our bug ride, watch our twat flood, twat, 20 die, 200, but I would save the note, there's a single is where I sings on them, the fish ahead. I can never read the great guy got lost with that, but I'm gonna.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
Alright, what time's the other one start? It's 4. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the big locker loaded up. Alright. Coffin stroller. Alright. That's kind of morbid. Alright. Got a basketball. Valentine bow, which we already have. Rope. Actually, I don't think we have any of those, so. Another car door. Saucepan, painting, angle, and it. Okay. Another car hood. We're getting the car parts. Another tire. Alright, I know we have 2 of those back at the house, so we'll sell that one. PC. Binoculars. I know we got one, but I'll keep this one. Alright, and then we got punching bag. Let's get that stuff in there. Almost 4 o'clock. Alright, let's see if we can get this to go up in here like we want it. Nope, just gonna have to stay like that. Alright. Let's go ahead and bid on the last locker. Hey, that worked out.
Okay.
Hi.
Okay.
Koda.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. Can I get this one in between them? Alright. Got another fridge. Another car part. I do not have that one on our wall. Somebody here must have owned some kind of cooking business. Fridges and ice cream machines. And they like to go snowboarding. Just got rid of one of them, so we'll keep that. Another car tire. See if it'll fit in the box. Yep. Alright, leather jacket, firework, and an acoustic guitar. What we got here? Another big sword that we can turn in. It's another car part. We're saving all the car parts because it's going to take a while to get that. I know we probably have some of them already, but let's get this toilet in there. Alright, and let's open this up. Alright, we got a concrete pot that we can turn in. Alright. Alright, we can put some of this stuff in here. I say go in the box. Beach soda cans. What is that? Easter pillow. I think we already have that one. Yep. We'll go turn this stuff in, then we'll get these last two lockers. Or not turn in, but take it to the pawn shop. Alright, there's another car part. Alright. Spear. We could probably get a little bit more in here. We'll get the smaller stuff at least. We'll just put the big stuff outside. Alright. I don't think we have that one. I like that one. I'm gonna save it anyway. I think I already have it, but I like it. Got another locked chest. What we got in this one? A knick-knack. Beach towel. This chest here. Got a soccer ball, a medallion, and something else. What was that? Alright, so we'll just have a couple items here and then that small locker to grab. And then we'll go turn in all our stuff again. I apologize for my cat. She's fussing. Alright. Let's go turn this in. We do have to make another trip anyway, so we'll go come back and get the big stuff and then we'll do our collector stuff. We'll load it all on here and just we'll go do the collector stuff, then come back to the pawn shop at the end, because any collector stuff that we have in there that we haven't already turned in, we probably already have, so alright, store all that. He'll be closed by the time or he's already closed anyway, so we'll get this stuff loaded up and then we will go to our collectors and then we'll go back to the pawn shop. Those two items paid for that logger. part. Another car part. Let's just set these on the back so we can put them in our box and go around. I guess we will just come back and get the collector stuff, because I got more than I thought I was going to have. And it won't take us long to go dump this stuff off. Car part. I don't want to have to sit there and look through all of it while we're storing stuff, so we're going to get a few more of these turned in today. I think it's just these two. I was just one item here, so. Alright, then we'll come back and get all that. And we'll turn them in. We still got time. As long as we make it back to bed before 8 o'clock in the morning, we'll be good. So if you don't make it back before 8, the auctions won't reset. But we shouldn't have a problem doing that. Okay. Let's go ahead and store all that. He's got a lot of stuff to put up for sale tomorrow. Let's see if he made us any more money. Yep. 798,000. And we got more at the other pawn shop on the other side of town in Blueberry. No, I didn't put the stuff in there, did I? Or did I? I think I did. Yeah. Alright, let's go grab all our collector stuff, and we'll go to Blueberry first, turn that stuff in, we'll grab our money from that pawn shop. Then we'll come back over here and turn in this stuff on this side of town. Yeah, I'm just terrible at driving today. So I guess we'll go ahead and do this side of town since we're here. Then we'll head to Blueberry and do those. That way we can grab gas there and then come home and put our surfboard out and go to bed. And our Chinese sword. And our little funny guy there. I don't know if I have that one for sure. I think I do. But I do like that one. Or is that the only thing? Yep. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's go to the car guy first. And I don't think we got anything but car parts for the other one. I know we didn't get a prepper item. And I don't think we got a mechanic, so we'll probably just go to the 2 car dealers and the antique dealer. So I don't remember getting anything for the other ones. But we did get some parts for this guy. Alright, so we got the other racing helmet now. I kind of like that one better, actually. We're almost at the outfit there. I think we'll swap to the red helmet, too. Alright, let's go to the antique dealer. Go far enough. I know we got a few things for him. Alright, we're just going to go to the other car dealer guy, which is right by the gas station, so I'm quite positive we didn't get anything that we can turn in for the other 2. But we did get some car parts. So I guess we're about halfway through with each one of the car. Looks like. Yeah, I'm definitely going with the red helmet. This one looks cool, but the red one just looks more like a racing helmet, I guess. Ooh. Well, stopped me dead still, didn't it? Just looking at chat, not watching the road. Not blaming you though, that's all me. All me. Let's go ahead and grab gas first and turn around. Talk to this guy.
Hello.
Yep. So, well, we have 2 racing helmets to choose from now. I'm not sure. I kind of like that one too. But I think I'm still going to go with the red. Let's go back by our pawn shop, grab whatever little money he's got. I'm not sure how much he still has for sale, but we can look. He still has a few things. It's mostly big stuff. Yeah, I'll take that. Puts us over 800,000. Alright, let's get back home. Put out our surfboard. Store the rest of these parts. Our surfboard, our Halloween critter, and our Chinese sword. And we'll go to sleep and do it all over again. See where we're going tomorrow. a good thing that realistic mechanics aren't in this game, because I'd have flipped this thing 100 times. And I'd have to repair it every episode. I have to be more careful in American Truck Simulator, because repairs do happen in that one. Alright, let's go ahead and... So, we ain't gonna be able to store all that. Alright, Alright, we have part 11, that's part 10. Which one is this? I don't know. Alright, we'll put that in there, that in there, that and that, and then we'll take the 2 boxes out. We'll put our Chinese sword, our surfboard, anything we got multiples of. Alright, so part 11. Alright, we can get rid of that one. And get rid of one of those. Alright, and then let's put that in there, that in there. What was the other thing? Yeah, the critter. Oh, the critter won't fit. Okay, we'll take this out, put the critter in, and go put those things out, and then we should be able to get most of the rest of it in there. Alright, so upstairs, in our very cool Halloween room. Oh, I didn't have that one. Cool. It's unusual to get new other holiday items in. Just gotta find it. There he is. Spooky little thing. Alright. Surfboard is gonna go outside. Surfboard. And let's see, how do you rotate like this? There we go. And then the Chinese sword. That's a dagger. Where's the Chinese sword at? There it is. I'll put that up here. Oh, it's not wanting me to put it on the wall, huh? Oh, maybe I need to rotate it. Oh, that's kind of terrible. I guess it'll go on the table. And we're getting close to need to be to bed. Alright, so we'll put that. And that. And that. I think we're... Alright, so we have 3 of these. Yeah, we'll put that in there. Alright, all this stuff we're going to go sell. We'll just throw this stuff in this box. We're just going to sell those tomorrow. Alright, let's go switch our helmet and go to sleep. Yeah, all that stuff will be sold. So we'll just leave that box in the truck. Maybe. Alright, let's go switch our helmet and go to sleep. We'll look at both of them, but I think I'm going to go with the red. Alright, so we got this one. Yeah, I like the red. We're going to stick with the red. Alright, let's go sleep. Alright. Hello. There we go. Alright, let's see where we're going today. Alright, we got Village People has 2. What's in the Box has 4. Junkyard has 4, but what's in the box is better. So, that's where we're going to go. And our storage is full, which is kind of bad. We do have another house, I guess. Could go to that house on the other side of town. Store stuff there. Well, I guess we're going to have to because our storage is absolutely full here. Alright, so let's go ahead and get out of here.
I could have married the great guy got lost, but I'm gonna put spare it. I'm myself up, but after there's a bug watch out to upload for 20 to Hungary. I'm going to
Okay.
say without it. There's a scene with his work.
Vamos.
Things on the fishing.
Yep.
Charlie,
Okay.
I've done something that I got out of it. Ready, but I'm going to hold on. It's very good, but I'm going to really swallow.
Mas.
I'm up in the property.
Okay.
Man, that down. Man, it up, sir. I don't know what I'm no says. I'm going to come here. I don't know what it's 12 years long.
Alright, let's go ahead and take the big box out. Set it right here for now. Alright. The next one is at 11 o'clock, so we can get a few of these things loaded up. They really want me to have toilets today. Put this box back here in the corner because we're just going to sell the box. If we need more boxes, we can always go back to the arcade cabinet. Go back to the blind auctions, which we may do. If you want to see me go do blind auctions, we can do that instead of doing lockers. And there's another car part. They want me to have fridges apparently today too. This is the third one. Classroom volcano. I remember those. Baseball. I know we have one of these. We're seeing that at the other house. Another car part. And a rolling pin. And it, yep, looks like it. And I don't know how much else we're going to be able to fit in here, but we're going to fill it up best we can. Alright, this one's just about to be here. I'm going to go ahead and assume these other ones will be on this side. So, of course, we know what assuming does. But we're going to put it over here anyway. Car part. Alright. Now, Alfie, I don't know if you've seen Storage Dealer Simulator yet. It's an older game. It's older than this one. But I'll be playing it tomorrow night. It's a little different. You buy lockers. You don't get to bid on them, though. You just have to pay a certain price. And then you sell your stuff in the store or the flea market. It's a pretty cool game. I like it. I played it a lot before this game came out. Alright, you come over here. You over here. Alright. More big stuff.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Come on. Come on. Right.
Alright. Another kid's pool. Another door. We're going to try to get these two lockers in here. Cross stick. Well, there's another helmet we can turn in. Rejected. Alright, let's get this chest over here. Alright, just a few more items here. Another car part. Alright, all this can just be thrown in there. That's a strong wine bottle to knock that cash register around like that. Those cash registers are heavy. Just 2 more items. We'll look at the times on the. I think we'll have time to go drop this stuff off and then come back. As long as it's not a short time. Another car part. Boy, we're getting the car parts today. Alright, let's look. Yeah, we got 2 o'clock. Ends at 8. This one's at 4 and ends at 6. So let's go ahead and drop this off and we'll come back. Gives him lots of stuff to pull out, or put out rather. Alright, well, like I said, I'm streaming it tomorrow, but there is a video series of the game that I did earlier in the year, or earlier on the channel. I don't remember exactly when it was, but I also have done a few streams of it here recently. But it's a cool game. I really like it. It's got a lot of different types of stuff in it, so. Like there's like toys and shoes, and at the beginning of the series you have to look stuff up on the computer. So, but yeah, it's a pretty cool game.
Yep.
Yes. Come on. Yep. Okay. Higher. Come on. Yes. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Higher. Come on.
Well, we can turn this in. It's new. Go ahead and keep both of them. Quite sure I don't have one of those. And sometimes you can actually turn in more than one, so. Alright, what time is that on at 4 o'clock? Now, we're going to sell this one because I know for a fact we have at least one. And we are getting tight on storage, so. That one I'm not sure. What's this one? Part 18 parts. So those are both different. Great. But I know how we can fix our storage. We can just fill up our box with a bunch of small stuff, and that will leave room for the bigger stuff. Oh yeah, yeah, true. I don't have a Spanish guitar. I have the acoustic one. I think. Alright, anything else on the floor? Nope. Alright, let's get this last locker. Haven't seen one of those little things in a while.
Okay.
Okay.
Vamos.
Come on. Yep.
Okay.
Come on. Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Higher.
Come on.
Let's move our truck a little closer. Actually, I'm pretty sure we have one of those. Alright, that we will put in the box. I know we have one, but I think we just have one. The car parts, I'd like to keep two of most of them. The bigger stuff, we'll work out the storage thing later. I'm gonna take a bunch of small stuff out and put it in the box, and then, like I said, if we need to go get another box, we'll go do blind auctions. Gotta keep the Pong set. Gotta have that. Oh yeah, I have the house. That's what I was saying. We can always store stuff there if we need to. Yeah, I have the other house that doesn't have anything in it. I've bought everything in the game, you know, that can be bought. So I have all three pawn shops. I have the all the houses, unless they've added something I don't know about. I even bought that red truck, which I think the red truck would be good early game. I think it shouldn't be a late game purchase, because you can't put as much in it unless it's a, now it would be a good one to take to like the blind auction, because you could just, you know, stack the boxes in it, and it'd be a good one to move a bunch of small stuff around. But as far as big stuff goes, it fills up fast. But yeah, I'll start storing stuff in the other one if I have to. But we're going to take some of the smaller stuff out of the house and put it in this box. 'Cause you put a lot in this big box. Alright. No, you can't take a break. I'm not letting you take a break. Alright. He's got plenty of stuff, so I do have one of those in here, but it's not for sale. That's interesting. Alright, let's go grab our stuff, go to see the collectors. And I think all we got was antiques and car parts again. We'll check them all. I don't remember if we got any military or any of that, but we'll check them all. We got plenty of time, so we actually probably could go do a blind auction if we wanted to. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go do a blind auction, see if we can't get another big box. I wouldn't mind having two. We'll throw this stuff in here and then we'll go do a blind auction. Then we'll go to the collectors. We may only get to do a blind auction, but we're going to do one. Might have time to get two in. Well, there ain't but one, so. And no big box, but a few medium boxes, so at least we'll have some boxes. Or one medium box, small boxes. Household stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Okay.
Come on.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Actually, kind of glad we did this and making over $1,000 off this one. Profit. Alright. Let's see. We're closest to the antique dealer, I think. And we can go ahead and put this box in the pawn shop.
Hi.
Alright, let's go to the car dealer.
Do you have it?
Nope, nothing for him. Yeah, it was a nice profit for blind auction. And actually, we can store some stuff over in this one a little bit. In this house over here, it'll hold some. I don't think we got anything for this guy, but we'll check.
Greetings, friend.
Yep. Pretty positive we didn't get anything for the prepper, but we're gonna go check anyway, and then we'll come back and talk to the car guy and fill it with gas.
Yes?
Yep. And actually, we'll come to this house and store what we can, just so we have it in 2 places instead of 3.
Greetings, friend.
Alright, we did get a couple things to turn in. So we're almost to the racing suit for that guy, which I think will look pretty good with this red helmet, actually. Alright, so let's stop off at the pawn shop. See if he made us any money today. He's still got a bunch of stuff for sale. He made us absolutely nothing. Okay. And we'll see. If we can store everything at this house, we'll just sleep here. We'll get our ping pong racket and put it back in the box. We'll see what we can do here. Alright, so we can get 6 items in here, so nope, not that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The other 2 things are going to go to our house. So I don't think we have time to get back to the other one. Yeah, it's only 1:30. Do a little inventory management. Alright, let's see. We'll do the inventory management in the morning, where we can see what we're doing. Let's go ahead and get this out. Wow, there was only one thing left in there. Alright, so we'll put the small parts in there. Alright, so we're going to grab small stuff out. That made some room. I think we can do the army helmet too. Oh, it's saying we can turn that one in. That's new. I did not realize they did it to where you can tell if you can turn it in or not. I think we already turned it in though. I don't think we can turn in it. Yeah. Okay. Alright. This is kind of big, so we'll put that back. But all this stuff can go in this box. And we have an extra box to put stuff in if we need to. It fits so much in these big boxes, it's not even funny. Lag spike. Alright, cool. Just throw this on the back. And then we're going to get our ping pong and our guitar and put that in there. Alright, let's see where we're headed. Ooh, Village People looks really good today. Yeah. But so does well no, what's in the box only has 2. And I don't want to bounce between Junkyard and what's in the box. So yeah, we'll go to Village People. 4 lockers there. Bouncing between the Junkyard and all that makes it difficult. I mean, there are better lockers if I was to do that, but I can get 4 decent lockers over here, so more stuff, less hauling time. I hate those beds, so bad.
Okay. Come on.
Higher.
Come on.
Yep.
Venga. Okay. Vamos. Yep. Venga. Más.
Yep.
Come on. Yep. Yup. Yep. Yep. Okay.
Yeah!
Come on.
Come on.
Yep. Okay.
Hey!
Come on.
Let's see. Alright, so we got till 1 o'clock. Let's go ahead and get some stuff loaded up here. There's one we can turn in. Oop. Missed the box. Get in the box, please. We're just going to set this one off to the side for now, because it takes up too much room. We got 2 of these sledgehammers. There's a legendary crown. That's a collector item. Close. Thank you. Alright, it's time for another one.
Yep. Yep.
Esto
Okay. Come on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. We got until 4 o'clock, I think, for the next one. Whoa! Alright. That was something different. Did you see that? I got yeeted across the freaking thing. I don't even know where my box went. Oh, that's under. Oh, wow. And I bet I can't get in there. Oh, no, I can. Okay. It's like my box got yeeted. I got yeeted. Alright, let's take that back over here. Oh, that's something new. Is that a new feature? Okay. Alright, let's not do that again. Alright. Alright. This is a different car door. We have 18 and 19. So we're gonna go take this stuff over to this pawn shop. And then we'll come back and get the last auction and also the rest of this other locker that we have. Okay, just the car door. Alright, now we'll put the bed in here. Alright, let's go turn this in to our pawn shop, and then we'll come back and get that last auction and get these 2 lockers loaded up. This guy's probably going to be full because he had a lot of big stuff. Yeah. Pretty full. You're not taking a break. You got work to do. We'll probably take the other stuff to the other pawn shop, but we'll do the collectors on this side of town first, and then head over there to those collectors, then back to our house, drop off the collector items, and then we'll do the rest of the alright, let's see where this last one is. Right over here.
Yep.
Bring that.
Okay. Yep.
Come on.
Yeah. Okay. Come on. Yep. Yes. Come on.
Alright. Alright. Now, we did turn one of these in, so we'll keep that one. Here's another antique helmet. That's just gonna keep on rolling, ain't it? Let's put this over here. You put right here. Oh, come on. Get over there somewhere. That's fine. Up against the truck is fine. Alright. We've already got one of those in the truck, or in the box actually, so. Alright, Alright, there's a car part we don't have. We'll take that home. Go buy all the collectors, then we'll go back home and drop off stuff, and then we'll go put the rest of the stuff in the other pawn shop over there. Okay, come on now. I need you to sit, thank you. Alright. Now this. Come on, cooperate. You're not gonna cooperate, are you? No, you're not. I'll just have to remember not to grab that. We're putting stuff in the pawn shop. Of course, this one's going to be difficult. There we go. Alright, this box. Set it right there. Then we got a sword somewhere. Where's the sword? Is it over this way? I swore there was one of those big swords somewhere. There it is. Like, we need that. Alright, this box is gonna have to ride somewhere. Okay. Alright, let's try that. This thing is gonna be a pain. No, you know what? We will run this down to our house and throw it in storage and grab something else out of there, because I'm not dealing with that. We'll grab a small item to replace this with. Alright, yeah, well, we have a bunch of those anyway, so that can actually be sold. Yeah, I wish there was a fast travel in this game. Travel back and forth between places. That would be nice. I don't want it to heat me across the screen like that with my stuff flying everywhere, though. So, alright, everything's in the truck. Alright, let's go to the car dealer over here. And then we'll stop by them. Well, we'll stop by the mechanic first since we're here. Alright, yep. Alright. We'll go by car dealer and prepper. Then we'll go by antique and the other car dealer. Then we'll go back by our house, take all the stuff out that we don't want to put in the pawn shop. And then we'll go to the pawn shop. And then go back home and sleep.
Hi.
Nothing for you, okay? Might as well fill up while we're here. Go by prepper. I don't think we have anything for him, but we'll check.
Hi.
Yep. Gotta love the leg.
Greetings, friend.
Okay, nothing for him either. We'll go this way, go to the antique dealer.
Did you manage to find one?
Go back to the house, and then we'll bring back to the pawn shop, and then we'll go back and go to sleep. Button got stuck there for a sec. Alright. we'll go ahead and get these few things out. The box is going to stay. This box is just going to come out and stay. This is going in. Where's the sword? Sword is going in. This is going in. And I think the rest of it is, yep, going to the pawn shop. Then we'll just come back and put those two things in the truck before we go to bed. I need that back. Yep. Alright. Where are we at on time? Getting pretty close though. So I think we'll probably call it here. And we'll pick this up next week. Go ahead and fill up. We'll decorate a few items at the house. We've been going for 2.5 hours, and I don't think we have enough time to do another day before I want to get out off of here. So let's put that in there. Put these back on the truck. And then we got a couple of things to decorate. We'll put our ping pong paddles out here on this little table. And then we need a chair to sit on while we're out here. There we go. And then we can take this, kind of put it over the chair, sort of. Alright, and then we had a Spanish guitar, which I don't think is in our room. I think all we have is the acoustic. Actually, we don't have either. What is that? That's the trumpet. I thought we had an acoustic guitar, but I guess we don't. Alright, let's put our Spanish guitar on the wall. Where'd it go? There it is. It's my little musical instrument room. I wish I could pick this up and move it, but we can't. Well, that's where we're going to leave it today, guys. I do appreciate you being with me here today. This is Xerox, and if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that like button, that notification bell, and also don't forget to leave comments down below. All that stuff for you is free, helps me and the channel grow, and I do appreciate all of y'all being here with me and support me so far. You guys rock. I love you guys. I hope y'all have a blessed day, and I hope to see you in the